Hello! How are you? Comment ça va? Ça va bien? Très bien. Mon nom est Vito, je suis professeur de français. I'm Vito, I'm a French teacher. Guys, today we're going to talk about la différence entre the difference between l'imparfait et le passé composé. Okay? Now, I want you to pay attention, guys, because it's gonna be a very good moment. Woo! Okay, guys, now before we go further in these lessons, now I want you to remember, if you have not watched or if you haven't watched the video about le passé composé et l'imparfait, please, I want you to go back there. I'm gonna drop the link there and there, okay? So I want you to go back first in our lessons so that you will understand this one. Because we're not gonna go deeper again in each tense, okay? Le passé composé et l'imparfait. This one, I assume that you already know how to use le passé composé et l'imparfait. In this video, we're just going to make the difference, okay? How do we use le passé composé, in which circumstances, in which situation, okay? That we use l'imparfait. So we're gonna make the differences between the two tenses, all right? That's exactly what we're gonna talk about in this video. So guys, remember that le passé composé et l'imparfait, those two tenses, they are used to express the past. But of course, we understand that we have many situations that can happen in the past, okay? Now, as we said in other video about le passé composé, so you just have to think this way. Le passé composé, it's really expressed about the event that happened in a very finished time in the past, all right? A finished event in the past. For example, something happened and it's over already, okay? It's finished. We got a specific time in the past. That one we use le passé composé, okay? Now, when we talk about l'imparfait, okay, we talk about a time which we describe some event that happened in the past, or we make a narration, right? We narrate, we talk about our past habit, okay, what we used to do in the past, or a continuity of an event in the past, trying to tell a story about what happened. And of course, we don't have a specific time in the past, okay? So this is l'imparfait. Now, I'm gonna go with an example to make you understand those two sentences. And of course, remember that it's depend on the perspective of your phrases. So when do we use le passé composé and when do we use the imparfait? It will depend on the context in which you want to use, okay? Now look at, for example, these phrases. J'ai mangé la nourriture. J'ai mangé la nourriture. Look, j'ai mangé la nourriture. Je mangeais la nourriture. Now, j'ai mangé, it's the passé composé. As you can see, j'ai mangé la nourriture, because it's so finished. Like, okay, I ate it, it's over, all right? I know exactly the moment where I ate the food in the past. So it's very specific and it's finished, right? But je mangeais la nourriture, it can introduce probably, I'm talking about a story or I'm talking about an habit or what I used to do, okay? I was eating, all right? I was eating in the past, so I was doing so many things, all right? So basically, this is the main difference of the two tenses, okay? Now, another example. J'ai appelé mon frère la semaine passée. J'ai appelé mon frère la semaine passée. J'appelais mon frère la semaine passée. J'appelais mon frère la semaine passée. J'ai appelé mon frère la semaine passée. J'appelais mon frère la semaine passée. You can see the difference, all right? Even the way I'm pronouncing. J'ai appelé, j'appelais, j'appelais. Okay? J'appelais mon frère, the imparfait. Of course, I'm talking about an event. I'm describing a fact or an habit about what happened in the past. But j'ai appelé mon frère, okay? The passé composé, because I'm so specific about the tense. All right? Is that difficult? No. Now, let's go again with a small summary, okay? To understand it much better. But before we go there, guys, please, don't forget to subscribe in this channel, right? Oh my goodness, please help me. Because to do these videos, it gives a lot of work, guys. Yeah, sure, a lot of work, okay? So please, your way to support this work, I want you, please, subscribe the button, all right, there's a subscribe button down, and you can also share this link to your friends who would like to learn about French, all right? That's gonna be a very interesting action. Thanks as you've done that. Woohoo! So guys, as you can see, nous sommes partis au restaurant. We went to the restaurants. It's exactly what people did, okay? So it's like a punctual actions in the past, all right? And then we have, chaque samedi, nous allions au restaurant, all right? That's an habit or something that you used to do repeatedly. Mon frère est arrivé. My brother arrived. Okay, what happened? He arrived. Okay, and mon frère arrivait les soirs. That was going on, right? My brother arrived, yesterday night when we were doing this and that, right? So we have what was going on. And then we have, elle est tombée malade. She felt sick. What changed? Something just changed. Like, okay, it's a changement. All right, she just changed the state. And elle était malade au travail. What used to be. So that's about descriptions. Now, to go back, we have here, for the passé composé, we have punctual action, changements, and chronological actions. For imparfait, we have habitude, répétition, or habit or repetition. We have description, and we have state, the state of something. All right? Is that difficult? No, of course. Very simple. It's just about the context of its tenses.